Moisés, tell us, what are the key challenges you see in Latin for Ruckus?
I think the challenges are always the diversity of the region. The region is compound of many countries, and each country is really different in terms of culture, language. But in speaking of business, every country has the different, importation requirements, and then every economy has different requirements too. So we really have to deal with a different situation on every single country that we serve. That's, I think, a big challenge that we encounter often. Our slogan is we make purpose built solutions, right? So purpose built means that our solutions are not generic. We manufacture thinking on what is the use case, what are precisely the challenges that we're trying to face. So technology speaking, our solution is purpose built for some of the most demanding and more challenging environments. But the solution is not only the products and solutions technology that we sell, it's also the partner ecosystem and everything that surrounds us and that help us to get to the countries. So this partnership that we have is precisely one of the ways that we use to overcome those challenges and to adapt to every single country. We have presence pretty much in every country, in some cases direct, and in some other cases through our partnerships. Of course, and I think given that we're in Brazil, we have one of the largest success stories that we had recently is with the Paraná state. So a few years back, we did massive deployment. Paraná state needed to provide connectivity for all the public schools in the state, about 2,000 schools. We serve about 900,000 students, so it's a massive deployment. And obviously, the state is trying to get a connectivity for the digital educations of the students, and it's working so well that last year in 2024 they did an expansion, and the expansion was done with an additional Ruckus equipment. So it's the largest deployment that we have in all of Latin America so far.
Good.
So partners are key for us. So the way I see our partners is like they are an extension of us, right? So they are not a separate company, a separate entity. They are part of us. We try to work very closely with them. We're all very selective, okay? So we put some conditions to them, but mostly in the sense that they have to get certified, they have to get trained. So when they represent us, they do it professionally. So our customers can be, can rest assured that when they are talking to a certified partner of Ruckus, they know exactly what they are doing, and they are like an extension of us. Partnership is key for us. Ruckus has distinguished itself by being a company that drives innovation. One of our main solutions is Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi has been evolving very fast in recently, and every time that there is a new standard, we are the first company, to have an enterprise-grade Wi-Fi access points available to the market. That happened with Wi-Fi 7. We brought the first enterprise-grade Wi-Fi access point available to the market, and with the certification, with the official certification of the Wi-Fi Alliance. And it is so that our access point actually became part of the test lab, the test bed that the Wi-Fi Alliance uses to certify new equipment for Wi-Fi 7. But it's not only about Wi-Fi technology, it's also about artificial intelligence. So we're making a very intensive use of technologies such as machine learning and artificial intelligence. We've done it for several years, but with the most recent launch of what we call Ruckus AI, we help our customers with the operation of the network. So it's really not only connectivity, but it's what the network can do for you or what the network can do for our customers. So we help with the operation, we reduce the downtime, and we actually try to eliminate downtime by predicting and preventing when the network may have a problem. The system, sends warnings, and the system actually can take some actions automatically, or the system can give the network administration the options to do some corrections with one click and revert with one click if he's not satisfied with the outcome. But at the end of the day, the time that the IT staff has to invest managing and troubleshooting is reduced drastically by the use of technologies like Ruckus AI. So what will drive the customer decisions?
Yeah.
So, okay, so customers are always very sensitive about pricing. I mean, I think they are very smart, obviously, and they understand the difference between different vendors and different technologies. Pricing is very important, but I think that something that they should be very careful about is not just the price of a single product, but the price of the total solution, and the price of the total solution through time. Okay, because one thing is how much I'm going to pay today, and they can differentiate. Okay, I'm going to pay a little bit more for the solution than this other, but what is going to be the impact through time? Okay, so how much is going to cost me to keep this network up and running in 1 year, in 3 years, in 5 years? And in some cases, when you buy a low-cost solution, the price or the cost of maintaining that network in 3 years, 5 years can be very, very high in comparison to a little bit more expensive solution. So I think that that's something that is going to drive their criteria. But the other is going to be obviously the advance or the progress that they see in the vendor. So if a solution is stuck in the past, I think that's going to be important for them to consider who's going to know who's innovating and who's putting tools like the one I just described. Are you buying just a piece of hardware, or are you buying something that is going to help you operate the network, that is going to help you to put your time on activities that are more valuable than just being fixing problems all day? Okay, so I think that those are two very important criteria that they are going to focus on.
Good, Moisés. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.